Let me take you back 1921 Greenwood District, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street. Over 300 black-owned businesses, hospitals, banks, schools, theaters. In 2 days, it was ash. Not a single plane was stopped, not a single arrest made. They burned our wealth because they feared our unity.
Now ask yourself, over 100 years later, what do we own together? Black dollar, no change? Let's change that.
Yeah. They burn. Yeah. They burned Black Wall Street while we slept in our beds. 300 businesses, 35 blocks. Now the history books forget, but we remember my great-great-granddaddy's store turned to smoke. Insurance denied, land stolen, that's the original joke. They gave us freedom with no 40 acres, just a mule and a prayer. Then redlined the side of loans, put the prison money there. So don't you ask why we're behind. The race started with a shackle. They gave us second place and told us we just had to tackle. But we did, we built, we rose from the rubble. And still today our dollar leaves our hands and causes trouble, cause we spend it everywhere but back inside our own. 20 billion a year on hair and phones, and every loan goes to a bank that don't look like us, a landlord that don't love us, a hospital that let us die, a school that never was for us. Sham, black dollar, lead a pocket. Where it go? Sham, black dollar, lead a pocket.
I don't know.
Black dollar, lead a pocket.
And that's the problem.
Black dollar, no change. We keep it moving. Black dollar, no change. We ain't proving. Spend it together and the power starts brewing. Black dollar, no change.
Watch what we're doing.
20 black billionaires, I see the list, I say okay. But that's 20 out of 47 million. That's a fraction, not a way. Why we winning individually but losing as a crew? Because a rising tide should lift us all, not just a few. We dominate the music charts, but tell me who owns the label. We sell the movies, but the studio ain't in our stable. Tyler Perry did it, 50 Cent did it, that's two. Imagine if we had 100, imagine what we could do. Own schools, own banks, own hospitals, own stores. Stop renting our future from the people who ignored us. I'm not saying don't buy from them, I'm saying build our own. Every dollar spent outside is a dollar we postpone. And when they target us with racism, when they cross the line, we got the power to say not today and leave they brand behind. Let me drop some knowledge, while the strings swell slow. The average black family has 1/10 the wealth of white, and that's by design, you know. But we don't need a handout, we need a hand up from each other. Now I said if I rule the world, I'll free all my sons. But freedom ain't real if we still move as one by one. We chasing the shine, but forgetting the sum. A million divided, still we good in one.
Black dollar,
but it don't circulate.
we spend it.
They stack it, then call it our fate. How we gon' build if we don't educate? No roots in the soil, can't grow something great. We talk about legacy, don't leave a trace. No land, no plan, just a name in the grave. Together we kings, but alone we behave like we don't see power in what we could save.
So stop the crab in the barrel, stop beefing with your brother. Every dollar we circulate inside the community stays. Builds credit, builds schools, builds a better way.
Black dollar, no change. We keep it moving. Black dollar, no change. We ain't proving. Spend it together and the power starts brewing. Black dollar, no change.
We ain't mad at nobody buying what they need.
We just asking,
What if we planted our own seed?
what if the black dollar
Circle like a wheel.
What if we heal the wounds that we used to never feel?
Love, trust, respect, that's the fuel, that's the fire.
Collective wealth is the weapon,
And the aim is higher.
You have 20 billion reasons to believe it's possible. Not $20 billion, $20 billion of collective spending power every year. Imagine if just half of that stayed in our own banks, our own schools, our own hospitals. Imagine the legacy. That's not a dream, that's a decision. Black dollar, no change. Let's make the change. The Rebelutionist.